And what's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. It's 11 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. Okay, like we here for the mess and nothing but the mess. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed me on Storm Monroe today. I was on Storm Monroe's show, and we talked about the Braxtons, and we talked about things beyond the Braxtons. But I had me such a great time working with Storm once again. This is like my second time working with Storm, and I really, really appreciate Storm. Like I told you guys before, Storm has been very supportive of me. He was very supportive of my move. And when he reached out to me to do the show with him earlier today, I was all for it. I wasn't going to turn that down. I made sure that I was gonna do it. You know what I mean? I made sure my timing was right. I'm like, I get off at such and such time. As soon as I get off of work, I'm gonna come home, freshen up, get myself prepared for the show. Okay. So yes, indeed. So shout out to Storm Monroe. Shout out to the new subscribers that I've gotten from being on the show today. I'm just gonna let you guys know that we have a goal this month of hitting 55K. As of right now, since I did the show, we're now at 47. We are 47 subs away from 55K. So if you're brand new to the platform, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's only free 99, and go ahead and like the video. Now y'all know with every live that we do, we always the ultimate goal is to hit 100 people with every live. Right now we're at 43 people, but that is very much so okay, because y'all know I'm gonna give y'all a show even if it's only two people in the room. Y'all know I'm gonna always give you guys a show. As of right now, I really don't have anything for the church announcements right now, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into the mess. Okay, so we're gonna start this thing off with the first question of the day, and I got this from was it Neighborhood Talk? Yeah, Neighborhood Talk. So someone said on Twitter, that was like, I still don't get the Method Man hype from women. Morris Chestnut, though, I understand. And I just got to let you know, as far as you're concerned, I don't know what you don't see about the hype for Method Man, but baby, I see the hype for Method Man. And Morris Chestnut, he was fine or whatever, but he ain't got nothing on Method Man. It's just something about Method Man that is just that just gets my just gets me going. Like, Method Man is just a mature ass, fine ass man. And Method Man has always been fine. Even back in the day, he was fine. He never lost his looks. But I feel like as he got older, he got even finer older. Some people gets good with age. Some people look better when they get older than they did when they were younger. And Method Man has always been like an attractive man, but as he got older, he got even more attractive. Like, Method Man is just fine to me. And I know a lot of people, don't, a lot of people trying to figure out what the appeal is. I can't really tell y'all what the appeal is about Method Man. I just know he fine as, that's all I do know, and that's all I need to know, is that he fine as a mother. You know what I mean? And can't nobody take that from him. I mean, sometimes I be trying to figure out what y'all like about Idris Elba and shit, but that ain't really none of my business or none of my place to really try to figure it out. But I'm just telling y'all, sometimes I be looking at y'all and I be like, what the but I love me some Method Man now. Method Man is fine. Method Man is fine. So if you look at Method Man and you look at the dude that I talk to right now, you see that I clearly got a type. So it is what it is, right? So I just want to open up the show with this. Because I be trying to figure out why y'all don't see, I'm not trying to say that the person that made this tweet was just trying to be different, because I saw a lot of people in the comments saying, oh, this girl just trying to be different. She's just trying to find a reason to say something. I don't really think that's really the case. I'm just like, you don't see, you don't see what looks good about this man. Like, as fine as this man is, you don't understand what we swooning over. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But either way, he fine as fuck. That's all that matters. So we can move on to the very next topic. We got 55 people up in here so far. One of the biggest things that's being talked about right now is Chingy. Okay. We rarely ever hear about Chingy, because I guess, over the years, ever since Sydney Star lied on him, they don't like the way he do that right there at all. That's just really the basis of the situation when it come down to Chingy. And he really ain't put out no music in a long time. I think the last time he put out an album was probably 2007, like right after I graduated high school. You know what I mean? Because he was on a whole streak when he came out with Right There and Holiday Inn and, One Call Away. Then he tried to come out with that Baller Baby song, and then he flopped with that. Then he came back with the Pulling Me Back record sampling the SWV record with Tyrese. You know what I mean? So he made a comeback, but it's like it just fizzled out after a while. But Chingy back in the news, child. And this is what he in the news for, and I am very disappointed. I just don't know what to say about it. But Chingy has been announced as a performer for a Nashville Trump event, right? So ever since he's been announced as a performer for Trump, people have been pissed off. When I tell y'all the people are pissed, the people are pissed. Now, these are the reactions on some of the reactions on social media in regards to Chingy headlining this Republican event for Donald Trump, right? So this is what the people are saying on social media. They were saying, I was worried when I saw Chingy trending, and now I'm still worried. You got every right to be, child. You got every right to be worried. Someone says they got Taylor Swift, but we got Chingy. Okay, that's one thing. Then the next thing that was being said was Chingy must be down bad, bad. Chingy's first name being Howard is always the annual disappointment for me. Just disrespecting the name, man. Okay, that's one thing. The next thing is Chingy becoming a right-wing grifter was not on my 2024 bingo card. Time must be hard for that brother. Okay. Okay, what's next? The next thing was Chingy, really? Then someone says, why, Chingy? After all I've done for you, I've stood by you, I've celebrated you, and this is how you repay me. Okay, let's move on. Someone else says, Chingy. So the people are pissed. The people are pissed. And there's really no coming back from that. Now, if we're looking at some of the comments in the comment section on Neighborhood Talk, this one was the one that really got me. Y'all only fake outrage. He's a man, he'll be fine. Y'all won't give him the same treatment like you all gave Chrisette Michelle. Well, unfortunately, because Sydney, his career was already dead. Then someone says Republicans have been chanting about banning LGBTQ plus, and now they're having an event for them. Is this a trap? Then someone says glad to see Ching on the right side. I think, child. They said Amber Rose couldn't perform. I'm like, oh my God. So the people are not feeling Chingy at this particular moment about him performing. Now, apparently, Chingy has responded to some of the things that people have been saying about him performing for Trump. And this is what Chingy said. Now, Chingy said, I'm going to say this one time. My job is to perform, and I get paid to perform, not care about politics. Now, y'all find y'all something else to do with y'all time. So yeah, that is what Chingy was saying. So Chingy don't have no qualms about performing for Trump. All I gotta say is this: if anybody offered me a check to go host anything for Trump, I personally wouldn't do it because at the end of the day, Trump does not do it for me, and Trump don't see it for people like myself. So why in the would I ever want to support anything that's dealing with Trump? Why would I ever want to work with the likes of Trump in the first place? Why would I ever want to? You feel what I'm saying? Like why would I ever want to? Mm-mm. So absolutely not. But it'd be so crazy to me because and in another world, it's kind of like, well, can we really be mad with Chingy? I mean, He ain't been performing nowhere. He ain't got no records on the radio. Ain't nobody really paying Chingy no attention. So it's kind of like, does he need a check? You know, should we be mad with him because he's going to get some money to perform for Trump? I mean, I don't know, but there's a lot of nostalgic tours out there that he could be booked for. Like, do you know how many people from the 2000s and the 90s go out on tour all the time? And Chingy ain't never on them tours. I don't know if it's his PR, his management, if he even got management at this point. I don't know what's going on. But for you to go and perform for Trump is ridiculous. And then on top of that, Chrisette Michelle doing it was even more ridiculous. But all I gotta say is this. Y'all sit up there, y'all canceled Chrisette Michelle. I didn't cancel Chrisette Michelle. I still listen to a couple of forevers. I still love me, so blame it on me. I still love her records. I just don't agree with the shit that she did as far as performing for Trump. But all I gotta say is this: if y'all can give Chrisette Michelle all that fever that y'all gave her when she was out here performing for Trump, then I'm gonna need for y'all to give Chingy the same energy. That's all I'm asking. If y'all gonna sit up here and give it to Chrisette, y'all may as well give it to Chingy. That's all I got on that. Anyway, coming up next is Teyana and Iman Shumpert. Okay, now apparently Iman is out here frolicking around with Amber Rose. Okay, that's apparently what it's coming down to now. Let me show y'all. This is the picture that was posted, right? So that's the picture of Iman. That's the picture of Amber Rose. All right, which that's somebody else that I'm sick of seeing, Amber Rose. So then this is Teyana's best friend, Deasia, who's on a picture with Iman and Teyana. So after Deasia saw the pictures of Iman and Amber Rose or whatever, this is what she said in the comments, right? Deasia stated, "This is so funny to me because when we were on the boat on New Year's Eve, you and your friends villainized me for peeping the sneaky that was going on while Teyana and her kids was on the same boat. And I was right. This proves my point. Then you want to be crying a river on that girl phone the next day. My friend has been nothing but graceful this whole time, but you played a fucking game. Teyana, I'm sorry that I got this deep, but I'm tired of taking a high road. You've done everything in your power to save this man and his image. At Amber Rose, I wish you would deny it for these vlogs because I recorded the whole conversation. And y'all making excuses about him being single, but he was good and married when this started. Corny ass." So basically, the friend has come out and stated that he'd been trying to fool around with Amber Rose since he was married to Teyana. And the friend know about it. The friend got the conversation on tape. The friend knows about all of the shit. And she said that she put him on blast. And to be honest, like I ain't really mad at her friend for putting him out there because I mean, at the same point in time, she does need to mind her business. Yeah, that's true. But I'm not really mad because if I'm friends with Teyana and you was married to my friend and I caught you and Amber in a compromising position and you want to get mad with me because I caught you, but then you turn around and be with the same motherfucker that I caught you with. You feel what I'm saying? That I caught you with and all that. So it's like, yeah, I got something to say about it. Yeah, it ain't none of my business, but this is my friend. And I was there when you was calling, bawling on that phone when she first found out about you and Amber and what the fuck y'all was doing. And then you want to pop up on a picture with her. One thing about Teyana is this right here. Teyana has been graceful throughout this whole divorce. She's been trying to keep the record sealed. She ain't really been trying to put them on Front Street about nothing. Like she has handled this shit with a lot of grace, honestly. Like she's handled this divorce way better than most people would, in my opinion. That's how I feel. She's handled this much better than most people would. But he just been out here playing. Like he really been out here playing, making her look crazy. Like he really been out here playing. And I'm gonna need for him to stop playing with that girl like that. Because you the one who came out here, did your stupid due diligence, And now you out here frolicking around with Amber Rose. So my whole thing is this. I hope you do know that Teyana Taylor is finest, and there's another man out there that will take her. There's another man out here that probably want her. That's probably another man that was out there trying to shoot his shot while she was with your motherfucking ass. But all I know is this right here. You wrong, you wrong, you wrong. But the best friend ain't wrong for putting your ass on blast. Because I'm here for it. I'm here for her putting your ass on motherfucking blast. And that's on period. The very next topic, oops, that's the wrong one. Next topic is Diddy, of course. Now, these men are coming out defending Diddy, of course. That's what they do. Now, there's an attorney by the name of Lee Merritt. He spoke on Diddy's legal situation, and he makes the statement of, I'm tired of black men being the scapegoat. Let's see what ignorant shit this is.
Were you surprised that no bail was granted for Diddy? Is that common in these type of cases?
It's not common for a man of his stature, of his wealth in this particular system, not to be allowed bail. He has privilege to the highest paid attorneys. He can set probably whatever bond that they match, and he can set provisions in his agreement to ensure that he's not a danger to the public or a flight risk. I am not a Puff Daddy sympathizer, never have been, and so I'm a bias. I'm from the West Coast. I still think he killed Tupac, and we'll get into that. But I'm not.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's why they say it's happening this month. The month that Tupac was killed, Lord. They say that's why all this stuff with Diddy is happening. I'm just saying.
Oh, y'all are watching. Get off
that's
TikTok.
what they saying on TikTok.
And I don't say that. I say that in my professional capacity, not as my personal. I grew up in LA capacity, but because Keefe D is in court currently testifying that in fact he was hired by Puff Daddy and paid for by Bad Boy. So that notwithstanding, there is a very real, and I have to emphasize this if you all don't mind, there's a very real culture of sex trafficking, of human trafficking in the United States. It's one of the number one places where that occurs. I live in the state of Texas, where hundreds of thousands of people die a year in this sex trafficking industry. It's very well comes out of the music and business and Hollywood industry, which is one of the main sources for funding. And it's not people that look like Puff Daddy who are the main contributors to the system. It's Hollywood moguls, billionaires, white billionaires who will never face accountability. I think that Puff Daddy and R. Kelly, I participated in his prosecution because I met his victims. Bill Cosby and whoever else should be prosecuted. But what about everybody else? What about the people who are actually keeping the system going and are creating the most victims and targeting the Black community in particular? Puff Daddy, if the law, Sean Combs, if the law is supported by the facts and he's convicted, great. But I'm tired of Black men, Black people, and Black culture being the scapegoat for very real demons in the American judicial system.
Based on the charge, were you surprised that no bail was granted for Diddy? Is that common in these type of cases?
It's not common.
I'm really gonna need for y'all to stop it with this Black men, Black people are targeted conversation. I wish y'all would stop doing that, because y'all do that a lot, and then y'all want to do that just so y'all can take the spotlight off y'all favorite predator. Stop doing it. Every time someone is charged with something like this, y'all always want to make it about race. Y'all always want to say, well, what about the other folks? It ain't got nothing to do with the other folks. That's the problem. Y'all all worried about the other folks that ain't worried about you. Why you worried about them? Let's talk about it. Why y'all worried about them? Because they're not worried about y'all. Y'all stay doing this. Want to throw everybody else under the bus because a Black man got charged. I don't give a if Diddy Black. If he did that, he did it. And it really ain't no ifs and ands or buts about it. At the end of the day, he did that trifling ash, and he gotta deal with that. He gotta deal with what he's done. no matter what his race is. I cannot stand black men always playing a damn victim every time something happens. Oh, y'all want to bring down a black man. Y'all want to bring down a black man. The black man brought himself down when he decided to do the motherfucking bullshit that he was motherfucking doing. Y'all never want to hold these men accountable, but be quick to hold a black woman accountable for the that she motherfucking does. But y'all don't never say nothing about the likes of a Diddy. Y'all, all y'all do is talk about the opportunities he afforded people as if that makes it any less wrong of what he did. The same thing with Bill Cosby. Oh, he gave money to these black universities and he did this. Okay, yes, and he still took advantage of women that he had no business taking advantage of. Then y'all, when it comes down to R. Kelly wrote all these records for all these people and blah blah. So the what? What the does that have to do with anything? Absolutely nothing. No matter what their talents are, they were still some trash ass individuals. I wish they would focus on the other people that need to be charged. Like what the I can't. He's so stupid. Anyway, moving on to the very last topic of the day, and that is Sage the Gemini and Chris Brown. So some girl came out, and this is a trigger warning. She claims that Sage the Gemini her at Chris Brown's house, and she also took a swipe at Chris Brown and said that he was sleeping with an underage girl. Let's go ahead and get into it, and I'll be right back.
But it's time. They finally got Diddy. They finally got him. But the thing is, there's so many more men out there, just like Diddy, who are abusers, who use their fame to lure women in and abuse them. And I wanted to come on here to say that it is time to out every single abuser in the industry, every single one. They all need to be held accountable. And the thing is, I would be a hypocrite if I came on here and I was telling other women that they need to speak up if I'm unwilling to speak up. I was raped at Chris Brown's house by his friend, Sage the Gemini. Yes, I know. I should have never been at Chris Brown's house in the first place. This happened when I was 18 years old. I'm 26 now, as of today. And I should have never been there. But Sage the Gemini raped me at his house. Chris Brown raped. Never thought that I would make this video, but it's time.
Well, I was 18. Sage the Gemini me at Chris Brown's house and then made me sign a paper that said everything we did was consensual, and it wasn't. I never spoken about it because I signed that paper, but it's true. And I knew a girl who was underage who Chris Brown. I never thought that I would ever talk about this, but this Diddy-ish has me so angry, and he was able to abuse so many people for so long and gain power. Chris Brown and his friends should also be held accountable for their actions. Obviously, I should have never went to Chris Brown's home in the first place. That was stupid. But the fact of the matter is that the three men are rapists, and everyone should know this. The thing is, I'm sure there's 18-year-olds today who think it's cool to go to his house. We already know that he is an abuser and he hasn't changed. The people he hangs around are also abusers. Women, stay away these men who use their fame to lure in young girls to abuse. I think that's it. Now, Chris Brown hasn't responded, but Sage the Gemini has responded to the SA allegations. And this is what he has to say about it. I ain't turning Ish off. Only people she not lying. She not lying to. The only people she not lying to is the police because they don't give out careers. Find a new hustle.
Raped my friend when she was underage. she was under the influence and she was 16 years old. Were on 2 different occasions. But the thing is, all these men, all these abusers, they hang out together. Chris Brown and Sage the Gemini are rapists. Why have I been afraid to come out all this time? You want to know? It's because right after Sage raped me, he had me sign a paper saying that everything that happened was consensual. And he was my Uber drive. He got me the Uber to Chris Brown's house. And I didn't have any money. And I needed him to get me the ride back. And like I didn't know if he was gonna, I didn't know what was gonna happen if I, in that moment, Chris Brown raped my friend. When I was in shock, I couldn't believe that I don't really know how to talk about this. I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know that Chris Brown and Sage the Gemini are rapists. And I think that we all of us, girls, guys, everybody who has been raped, abused by powerful people in the entertainment industry, I don't care if I signed an NDA. I don't care if I signed this paper that said that it was consensual when it wasn't. You know, that I wonder how many girls that you had signed something just like that. That is fucking diabolical. The fact that you had that paper brought out right after is so sickening, and it tells me that you've done this before. That something else has happened, and there's no taking back. I already posted on Twitter. So I was in shock. I couldn't believe that
I'ma say that I don't put nothing past anybody. I don't know anything about Sage the Gemini, so please don't kill me for that. But I don't know anything about him. I don't know what he does, but I don't put nothing past nobody. I just think that there's a tightrope between me and you, and what I don't know. And what I mean by that is, when a woman accuses a celebrity of SA, it's always frowned upon, and everybody got questions. Everybody got questions. Everybody want to know, how did you end up at this man's house and all this other stuff? How did you even know Sage to even be in a position to even have any type of intercourse with him, whether it be forceful or non-forceful? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But I do feel like this. There may be some truth to it. I mean, Sage then popped out and said some shit on his story, as I told y'all. But I'm not gonna sit up here and say that they didn't do it. I ain't gonna say that. But I'm gonna say I don't put it past them. That's what I will say. So that's really all I got, y'all. Cause it ain't really nothing going on right now. So that's really all that I got. I'm gonna try my best. I'm off this weekend, so I'm gonna try my best to give you guys a tad bit of content. I know Sunday I'm supposed to be going to a show, and Sunday I'm supposed to be going to a show. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but we're gonna figure it out. But other than that, that's about it, y'all. We wound up having over 100 people in this live. I thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you guys subscribe. So with that being said, I'm about to go ahead and get up off of here. So with that being said, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.